welcome to Domestic Terminal 2 at Sydney Airport. In this video, we're gonna give you a full tour.
Plane spotting and food. Let's start this tour. Alright, we are at T2. Alia got her airplane necklace on. We're gonna show you guys what T2, we don't have that much time, but we'll definitely show you guys the gate. Our gate is I think 54 or 58. But first step, let's go in and check in at Jetstar. Nice big terminal, even though this is domestic T2, a lot of Virgin Australia check-in. We are done with printing our boarding pass, luggage tags, off to bag drop. That is all Jetstar. Quite crowded. You gotta weigh your luggage before you get to watch our Jetstar video. We weighed everything. Now on the other side, it's Virgin Australia, and that's it. This is Terminal 2 check-in. We have about an hour before we start boarding. I have no idea how big this is. Our gate is 54, so does it have 54 gates, 100 gates, or just 5 gates labeled 10, 20, 30, 40, and 54?
Why 54?
She made them laugh. All right, let's go. We are done with security. Here's Australia, Virgin Australia Lounge. Then you come right into a food court. Now that is a welcome.
As I said, this is the kind of welcome we really appreciate. Now, very clear signage as you can see in my back. Gates 31 to 48 on this side and 49 to 59 on the other side. And right in the middle is a huge food court. We're gonna give you a quick walk around and show you what the food court looks like and give you a quick look of what the gates area look like, and then maybe we still have enough time to sit down and grab a bite.
So starting, there's this grind. You can see a lot of healthy smoothies. Fresh fruit juices. There is live eat here. Again, another healthy eating area.
And right up is not so healthy Krispy Kreme,
Krispy Kreme.
which is actually very attractive.
You can check out the seating in the middle. But here there is Mad Max, which is a take on Mad Max the movie, but this is Mexican food.
Okay, so Krispy Kreme is closed. I don't see any donuts. There are bagels, but it's not open yet. What's this?
This?
Porto.
A Porto. You can check out the menu. They have a lot of burgers, fries, fried eggs. Nice little mix. Got Pepsi Max. I love Pepsi Max. Moving on, you have a couple other closed places and a KFC also. Okay, on the other side, next to the Krispy Kreme is Yo Sushi. It's closed. Again, it's 5:20 in the morning. Continuing a tour, there is Taste of Thai. Now, I wish Taste of Thai was open right now. I would have grabbed something for the flight. I am kind of hungry. We only had Burger King last night. Or, I'm sorry, we only had Hungry Jack's last night. Talking about fast food, following up, there is Pete's Pies, not fast food, but here there is McDonald's. And then after McDonald's, you have Sahara Grill. I see shawarmas in the back. We'll just show you the prices so you have an idea. Single sheesh is 18, a sheesh on a plate is 23, double sheesh is 29. Does it say halal?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, there you go. Halal. If you're interested in halal or you have that restriction, you can do that. Even at 5:20 a.m., that looks yummy.
Adobe's a steak, but just like a cafe, bakery, breakfast.
Just check prices again for the sandwiches. You got 16, so about between $15 to $20 is a general price gauge here. That actually looks good. Raspberry tart for $8.50. All right, so after that,
You have a bistro bar early morning, and then on this side you have Soul Rigid. Oh my God!
what do we have? Oh, wow. Now you can't see with the reflection, or you can get an idea. All the Jetstars are standing outside. Plenty of seating.
This is wonderful. This is a true example of an airport. You have food, you have fun, and then you have views with the clear glass,
Yeah.
ceiling to floor. every airport
Should do it this way.
Yeah, this should just be the idea of an airport.
Look, the kids are excited, the adults are excited. And by the way, Jetstar has a great looking livery. Silver with the black and the orange.
Yeah.
Like, love it. So we are walking by wine selection. There's Mrs. Field's Bakery. Sole Origin is what we were looking at, and that was the entryway. The last one is Sydney Coffee Export. We'll do another quick price check here. So again, all of your sandwiches, they're about $17. They look delicious. There's Egg Benedict roll, croissants, your steak pies. Now again, you're in Australia. Australia is famous for its pies. Your steak pies and mushroom pies, there are $10 each. Sausage roll, $9. Between $10 to $20, plenty of food here.
And here you can find a different variety of cookies. They do have a deal of if you buy 3 cookies, you get 1 free for $10 there, which I think is pretty good.
All right, now that I'm full on hungry, let's go look at some of the gates. Sign for Sydney. There's more stores being opened here. We're just gonna walk towards this duty free, which is closed right now. Again, it's not even 6 o'clock in the morning. Nice ceiling, good lighting. I'm curious to see what the gated area is gonna look like. There's not a lot of gates in this section.
Now, if you want to go to Terminal 1 or Terminal 3, this is where you should head. But this is Terminal 2, and we're going to move on to the gates area.
So now, again, gates 31 to 48 are here. There is a Beer Deluxe restaurant here, or a bar, more likely. And then finally, we get to see your knick-knack shop, news link, where you can go in, buy your magazines, cookies, chips, things like that, souvenirs. On the other side, you have Globite, handbags, and a couple of boutiques. From a visual perspective, low ceilings, but a lot of white lighting. You have gates 31, 32, and onwards. Oh, it goes to all the way to 48. So it is a fairly big size terminal. This is what a gate area looks like. Plenty of outlets where you can work on your laptop. Well laid out signs. Seems like we are in the mix area. This is Virgin Australia. Going to Perth. Next up is Jetstar. There's some sales sign here, like a lot of fashion designer store. This is electronic, JB Hi-Fi.
Looks like a lounge, but maybe bathrooms.
Yeah, bathrooms here. Yeah, it definitely looked like a lounge. There's Virgin Australia boarding for Melbourne. At 6 o'clock, final call happening here. We are passing by gate 35. There's a pharmacy on our right-hand side. Now the gates are quite spread out. So we have finally reached gate 38. We still have about 8 more gates to go, 10 more gates to go. Here's your Relay. Do you remember us shopping at Relay at Charles de Gaulle Airport a few years back? We were just hanging out, had a long layover, went to Relay to get some knickknacks and food. All Express, Great Northern Brewing, walking by gates 40, 42, and I think this is the last section where all the gates are. Now gates 46, 47, and 48 are downstairs, and this is the end of this side of the terminal. Gates 41 through 45 are all here. For the other last final gates, 46, 47, 48, you have to head downstairs. So we're gonna skip that. We're gonna head back to the
Other gate side.
Yeah, the main area where the restaurants are. But it's a fairly large airport, even though there's not many gates.
Yeah.
Like that took us about 4 minutes of walking. Yeah, in this section, there are vending machines here. There's also a nice map of the coast here for that restaurant. It's an older terminal, but
And it's quite big for a domestic terminal. It is pretty fairly big.
and quite a lot of flights leaving. But then you look at the map of Australia, it's a huge continent, you know, and a lot of cities that they serve. Now there is a filling station here also. There's filling stations quite a bit, so we always bring a couple of water bottles. Here's always test the water fountain to make sure it's cold. That's our process. Okay, here's your signage, shops and cafe, the lounge. There's one lounge here, that's the Virgin Australia lounge. So we are halfway through this path. Here's another signage, gates 49 to 59, G1, G7. That's what we're gonna look at next. And that is that section. If you want to go to the other terminals, the international one or T1, you go in that direction. Here we are back in that main area. You know, that pulp and grind, to me, looks like the best looking one, and that could be because of that artwork signage up there. But their croissants do smell really good. Alia did spot some bagels here. As New Yorkers, as Americans, we always check out bagels. So here we're gonna do a quick bagel price check. Kizzer, how much is that bagel?
It's $7.95,
$8. Now check out the Mrs. Fields sign. Now Mrs. Fields is a US brand, but it says roasted in Sydney by Mrs. Fields. So Mrs. Fields came to Sydney and roasted the coffee. Their quiches look pretty good. Look at the spinach and ricotta roll. Cheese and bacon sausage roll, $9. And they also have sandwiches. Every one of them have a lot of sandwiches. So once you cross that food court area, which is kind of hard to cross at 5 o'clock in the morning because your taste buds and smell buds are all running, you can walk towards, and this is where G1, G7, and also gates 49 to 59 are. We're going to show you guys G1, G7, go grab a bite, and then head over to our gate, which is about gate G54. Here are the G gates. Yeah, G2. And then right across from G2 is a relay for you to grab some snacks and stuff. It's interesting that their numbering are all just numbers except for G1 through G7. If anybody knows how come the G1 through G7 are those unique numbers with the alphabets, let us know in the comments below. So here, there's gate 49, 52, and 59. Nice looking store. Kathmandu. She liked that puffer jacket. If this was open, I would have gone in. A Lego store. Sydney Millionaire.
Now we are about to enter the gates 49 to 59, but what we just passed was gates G1, G2, and G7. We're gonna continue and see what else this terminal offers.
This area seems a little bit more quieter, nicer stores, higher ceiling. There's Fat Yak here, Veloci, and Relay. Yeah, you can check that out. Very nice high ceilings.
This might be a newer addition to the terminal. Maybe sometimes airports do that, but we don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing because it looks different than the other gates here.
Yeah. All right, so right behind Alia is a nice seating area. You can grab some food here and bring it here. And in the back, all the way, you can see gate 49. That's boarding right now. If I turn the camera around, this nice and quiet gate area. These gates go all the way down to 54, 55 is what I see. So we're gonna check those out. That's where our flight leaves.
Like this?
Is that
This looks more
circular?
like a train station or like a port, I would say.
Yeah, like a seaport.
Yeah, like a seaport. Still do appreciate higher ceilings because it definitely brings noise down and it feels open, even though it's the same. The width is the same. It just doesn't feel cramped.
Here's a helpful tip. If you're coming here, I've never been to Terminal T2, wherever your gate is, at most, you're looking at between 5 to 7 minute walk going through that food area. If you walk fast, 3 to 4 minutes. So it's very easy to navigate, but it is kind of interesting. There are 3 sections to this terminal.
Yeah.
I kind of like this section because it's quieter right now. And this area with the vaulted ceiling, the restaurants here, the shops here, it's kind of nice. Now we're going to head back to the food area, grab some food before our flight, and we'll take you along with us.
If you decide to come here earlier and spend some time at the airport, you will have fun.
Our flight boards at about 6:15. It's 5:55. Let's see if 20 minutes is that good enough for you to eat and head back to your gate. So you may want to check out bagel prices. Bagels here are about $10.50 with a cream cheese schmear.
But the other store had a bigger bagel for $8.
So let's go grab that. Yeah, let's go grab that. Got my egg salad sandwich. I got a snail. This is what a snail looks like. And then a cheese and tomato sandwich, which is being heated up. That's what we are getting from this shop. Now, I do want to share how much we spent here. We got 2 bagels, an egg salad sandwich. I actually got a snail pastry kind of thing, and a tomato and cheese sandwich. What else do you have? A croissant. So we got plenty of carbs. This bill was $30 and the other bill was about 50. So we spent 80 Australian dollars, which is about 50 to 55 US dollars. Now, for all this stuff, and we got 2 Pepsis also. So when you combine all of that, that is the damage here. We're gonna enjoy this damage and in 10 minutes head over to our gate. Breezed through that meal, but it was pretty good. My tomato and cheese sandwich, there's something about cheese in Australia. I'm loving it. Now we are heading to those 50 gates again. We'll show you guys what those look like. You have an idea, but you come back through here. If that front area where the food court, all the stores are, if that's crowded, you can always bring your food here. It's always much quieter by the 50s gate. So this is gate 53. We are gate 58, which is all the way at the end. Okay, we are late. Okay, that was our last call for our gate. So they wanted to board at 6:15, but no time for bathroom. You guys can see gate 54 and all of that. Okay, we just gotta work out. Here's 57, 56. And here we are. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us. We're gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now. So we just did a few dad jokes. We actually are hanging out here. The airport has a nice relaxed feel.
Okay,
She's still laughing at my dad joke.
Just to let you know, they weren't funny.
Okay.
And that's how I laugh.
Look at the laughter. Look at the laughter. My dad jokes work.
What's with that?
Yeah, I think it's called Shelter cheese, but
No, it's called pecorino.
yeah. Oh, maybe a pecorino.